my crafty and crochet friends, this is Travel Crochet. My name is Tracy. Welcome to an update video. It has been a little while. Now first of all, I do want to say a thank you to so many people who responded to my YouTube post that I put out that it would be a few days until I put out another video because with this thyroid stuff that's been happening, I've been in a fair amount of pain, so doing a video now while my pain is kind of okay. Just have to time it when it's doing okay which is hard at the moment. So in today's video I will show you some things that I've made. Some items that Chris's sister Kerry had sent up with his other sister Kim when she came up, that she has made for us to take to a market for her. And I have a huge Happy Mail box to go through. And I'm sure there are other things that I can't think of right now. So just a quick update on my health. I had the biopsy on my thyroid last Friday. And leading up to that, obviously, I was a little bit nervous and in pain as always, but the nerves kind of kicked in and was worried about, having a needle stuck in your neck. I did a little bit of reading beforehand to kind of understand what the procedure would be like and that. So I arrived on Friday morning when I was supposed to, checked in, and the lady said, "Oh, you are aware that there is a fee for today?" And I said, yes, but let me just double check, because the lady that I asked last time told me it was going to be $260 for the procedure. And the lady just looked at me and like I was, saying something completely stupid. And I go, well, it is $260, isn't it? Because I've saved up for this. So, it takes a while for me to save up for this kind of thing. And she goes, no, it's more than that. And I went, how much more? And then she went off, checked the price and came back and she said it's going to be $440. And I just burst into tears because I was nervous to start with. I have an anxiety disorder anyway, so top that with, being nervous about the procedure. And we're not on a huge income, and it took quite a while to put away the $260. And it would just happen to be that Chris had been saving up for something himself, and I combined all our money in all the accounts and just had enough with 50 cents left over in our account. And I said, well, we should get some of that back, right? And she goes, oh, you should get all of it back except for $150 you'll be out of pocket. I go, okay, and usually, in our system here in Australia, for those who live internationally, normally if you go to a doctor or somewhere that charges you a fee, normally our Medicare system, you get paid back the difference that you'll get back pretty much straight away. But of course the lady said, oh, this could take up to 24 hours to get your money back, because I had planned after the procedure to go to the pharmacy to get some more painkillers that I had just run out of. And of course that procedure was on a Friday and it's 24 business hours. So yeah, Murphy's Law, if something's going to go wrong, it will go wrong with me. So yes, that just ruined me before I even went into the procedure. But anyway, went ahead with the procedure, and it was quite nerve-wracking, and the doctor was really good, explained everything that he was doing. Just took all my strength not to have a panic attack at the time. As soon as he finished the procedure, I burst into tears again. Just all that anxiety was just let loose, I guess. And but because they went into the thyroid, it stirred it up, and I thought I had pain before the procedure. Well, now it's like quadrupled the pain, which has not been fun. So that's why, hence the video hasn't been for quite a few days, because I've been mostly having to lay down or sleep to try and not feel the pain as much. So doing the best I can at the moment for the circumstances. So I'll record as long as I can. If it takes me 2 or 3 goes, that's just the way it's going to have to be. But hopefully we're able to do the whole video. We'll see. All right, so I shall start with what I made. Most of this, mind you, was before I made these things before last Friday. So I made a big fat pig to replace the one that I sold at market last time. I do hope to make, if I'm okay, another one before the next market, because yeah, every time I've taken the big fat pig to market, it definitely sold straight away each time. So I've made one with that color. This is the color scheme, the yarn that I got from Millends that sold last time. It's kind of, I call it the bacon color. It's just got flows from different pinks. Yeah, it's a blanket yarn. I'm assuming it's a type of Burnett Mystical, I'm assuming. I do have the colours written somewhere, but I should print them out one day and have a little chart beside me so I can refer to it. 35mm eyes. I used a size 6.5mm hook for this guy, and turns out really well. Such a great pattern. It's really fast to make up. And this is Kim's from Crafty Chaos Emporium's pattern, of course. And all the links for the patterns that I talk about today will be in the description. Now, I have changed it. A few people have said that they would prefer the links to go to the actual pattern, not the designer. So you'll just have to let me know one day if the pattern links don't work, because, you know, the designers decided to change or move where they're stored that photo or something, and then the links will break. So just let me know if it's not working. So the first few things that I made were replacement items that I'd sold. So last market I sold the Night Fury that I took to market, and then I had to make another one as a custom order after the market. So now I've made another one to go to market. Again, I hope to make at least one more, because Night Fury just goes crazy. Now this pattern is by KP. Oh, now I've changed it to just go into the listing. It doesn't necessarily tell me the name of the person. KP Crochet Creations, I think it is. Sorry, it's just got Etsy listing, blah, 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 written on there now. So, yes, the link will take you straight there. Now that's difficult that I've done that. Then, sorry, I've got so many things on the table here. Then I did a replacement gingerbread man. I made him last market and he sold last market. So we still have, I mean, these guys sell all year round, because like I said last time, he is in Shrek, the old gingerbread. So he does sell any time of the year, but obviously more this time of year before Christmas. So I've made a replacement one. And this one, I'll probably have the same issue. Yes, because I've changed it to the listings, I now don't have written down what. I'm going to have to change the way I list things to have the name of the person and the listing. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's in the links. Then I made 2 items of a pattern that I haven't, that's new to me. I had seen, who was it? Nicole from Be a Flamingo make these, and I thought they were really cute. So they are axolotls. The axolotl pattern that I was using was Crochet Groves, and they just weren't selling for me. So I thought maybe I need to try a different pattern to see if a different style of axolotl will work. So I made these guys. So they're called a baby axolotl. I'm probably going to have the same issue again, aren't I? Yes, I am. I'm so sorry. All right, we'll call this a brain fade because I'm not thinking very clearly at the moment. It's linked in the description. I can't tell you the designer. Oh, geez. Sorry. So I used, this is the Motivera pink blanket yarn from Spotlight. There is in between the darker pink for the gills and in the tail. And then I went around with the nice furry fluffy. I think that just makes them look really cute. So we'll see how this style of axolotl goes. I have not even thought about a price for these as yet, so yeah, I'll have to think about that soon. Luckily we've still got a little while to the first weekend in December, and then I made a blue one as well. So I asked Kim and Nicole what colours sell for them, and generally they say pink and blue. So I've gone with those colours first. And it was a really good pattern actually. You made the 4 legs first and you crocheted them in the round. The tails made separately and crocheted in the round as well. And the gills are crocheted in the round as well. So oh geez, from memory I think yes, you sewed the head onto the body. That's the only sewing. So yeah, it wasn't too bad actually for that one. So I do recommend that. Sorry I can't say the name of the designer of by hand. I have an Etsy listing. And then I have a custom order from our friend Jill. Oh Jill, your name of your YouTube channel is just gone from my brain. Gumleaf. I am so sorry. I've forgotten. Gumleaf something. Anyway, our friend Jill has ordered some custom plushies for her grandchildren for Christmas in acrylic. And we know that I don't normally work in acrylic, but so she's ordered or at the start it was 1 unicorn and 2 minions. I need to make Stuart and Bob, all in acrylic. But I'd realized the acrylic that I was using last time when I made the chicken, it was a really awful acrylic, and I've bought this different all seasons acrylic, and it's so much nicer in 8 ply, so much nicer to work with, and I can use a 3.5mm hook with this, and it's a whole heap easier. Can't have a video without the hoons. Oh dear. So far out of the custom order, I've made this one. Now the unicorn is Jazzy the Unicorn. This is actually a free pattern that Jill had shown me from Ravelry, except the mane on this one isn't the curly curls like I've got here. In the pattern it's just straight strands, and Jill requested the curly curls, so I just made up the curly curls by, I think the longer ones were like 52 chains and double crochet back in each stitch. The smaller ones I think were 42 and back, and then these little front ones here to make the kind of fringy one, I think they were about 32 and back. And the tail curly. I love how in acrylic they go really spirally, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm actually very proud of this make. It is acrylic, but I think she's turned out really well. So it's Jazzy the Unicorn. So it's a free pattern on Ravelry. Of course, because I've copied that, it doesn't actually say who the person is, but link is in the description. I found this pattern quite easy. You make the head first. Now I actually did some face shaping and sort of did the dimples for the nostrils on each side, just to give it a bit more, I don't know, shaping. The safety eyes, I think I ended up using 25mm safety eyes. I only recommended like 18 or something. It was just too small. And yeah, this is the full all seasons Spotlight acrylic yarn, 8-ply. So I made the body first. You make the arms and legs separately and you do sew them on, and you make the ears and you have to sew them on, head, sew it on. So it's all sewing, and each little individual main part, sew it on, horn, sew it on. So it's all sewing, but it's worth it to come out like this. So I had started the minion, one of which one? I think it's the one with the one eye. Is that Stuart? I think that's Stuart. I had started that. I was really impressed with my progress until today. I realized that about the third row I'd made a mistake and I was up to row 30 and I had to frog it all. So that was my morning, frogging 3/4 of a minion that was wrong. So, oh boy, yes, not having fun with that one. So Jill has asked, after I showed her the video of the unicorn, and she has asked if I can do another one, but I'll just have to see how I go with my pain. As long as I'm timing it sort of not long after I'm taking some of the medication, I have a bit of a time slot where I'm okay. But Chris is part of a club here locally, and they had the AGM meeting on the weekend of that, and I went out with him. I find out if I have a day where I go out, I come back, like we got back about 1 o'clock the other day. I had to go straight to take some pain medication, go straight to bed. I slept for 7 hours, so it wipes me out. So anyway, that is all the makes that I've made. Yeah, slow going at the moment. So I'm concentrating on the custom order, which I'm actually quite enjoying. I never thought I would say that, working with the acrylic, which is funny. And now we've got these amazing things that Chris's sister Kerry has made and sent up with Kim. And so we'll take them to market and sell them for her, and I'll send her the money if they sell. So I did show these during my live the other day, but if you didn't watch my live, this is one of them. This is the first one. Now she's called Pink Rascal. Now Kerry did forward all the patterns that she used to me. I think I have linked the proper designer that made this. It was tricky because there was one obvious one that it was someone selling the stolen pattern, but I actually found this for free on a website that I have added here. I think it is the original designer, but I can't guarantee. It was very difficult to make sure. So Kerry uses the really thin velvet yarn, which if I use that, I only make like key rings out of it. I do not make full blown big things like this. So she has way more patience than me. This is harder to make things than acrylic, absolutely way harder. So she's done such a fabulous job on all the details, like just the hands, little cute dress. I mean, it's perfect timing. She looks like she's got a Christmas colored dress on, and she's got a little tail under there. I have no idea at this stage what I'm going to price her. I know people were saying all sorts of prices during my live, but realistically here in Australia, things do not sell if you're not at a con for hundreds of dollars. It just doesn't happen. You're very extremely lucky if you could get, you know, $60 or $70 or $80 for something like this. I don't know that you would, but I would try. So yeah, I'm hoping that the pattern that I have linked is the correct one. If someone finds out that this is not the actual original designer and you find out who is, please let me know. I have tried my best to put the correct designers up. Now next one's absolutely amazing. She's made these owls. but they're very special owls because they can do what owls do and do a 360 head turn. So it's like a button technique. Somewhere you put it, I don't know, through the head and down through the body somehow, and it makes it able to turn a full 360. But amazing. Again, it's that very skinny velvet yarn. I don't know what size hook she uses. I've got a feeling it might be a 3, maybe. I'm not sure. But she's done a fabulous job. It just amazed how they turn like that. Again, I haven't thought of what price, but she's not just made one. She's made, there's one of them that the head doesn't turn. Yep, this one does. So that's a full 360, and that beautiful reddy rose kind of color with the white. That's beautiful. And then, oops, a brown one. Is this the one that doesn't, oh yeah, this one doesn't turn, doesn't do the 360 thing. She's just sewn that directly on. Maybe it was one of the, either the first or the last one that she made and she'd given up by then. I don't blame her. And then this one, so a nice assortment of colors. Absolutely fabulous job. Now she sent me this one. This one's called the Owl with the Rotating Head. It's on Etsy. It's a paid pattern, so the link is in the description. Sorry, I can't read the name of the designer, but it is linked. So I think Kerry has done a fabulous job. And then I'm sure Chris set up Kerry to do this because he wants these next things to sell, so then I have to make them, because he's been on my back since day one, since the trend started to make these, but I refuse to make them because I think they're ugly. So you probably guess what they are. Labubus. I must admit, for a Labubu, this one's probably not too bad in its face, but look at that one. That's like the freaky Labubu that I'm used to seeing. It's like, oh my god. But she's used that furry type of yarn for this one. So we got that one, we got that one, and then she's made like a Pikachu one. So she's made 3 Labubus. Now there were 2 different patterns. One, I found the link. It was a paid pattern off a website. The other one, it says who the designer is in the pattern, but I cannot for the life of me find where she purchased the pattern from. So I've put the designer's name in the description, but for the life of me, I could not find where the pattern came from. So if anyone does find that, please let me know, because I searched and searched, and it could be, you know, my pain brain right now that I'm just not able to find things as easily. That is more than possible. So yeah, luckily, because I haven't been able to make much recently to add to my market makes, that is a nice extra. It'll make the stand look a lot fuller, that's for sure. All right, now, happy mail. Chris opened the box for me so I wouldn't have to do the noise with you, but I mean, I'm gonna have to stand up to show you the box. Oh, this polyfill box is full to the top. Now this is from the beautiful Michelle from Crochet on the Coosa. Oops, I've got a message from Kim. I will message you back in a minute, Kim. She has sent this all the way from the US. Now, Michelle has been extremely generous, because I know what shipping costs to send things to Australia from the US at the moment. This was not cheap. So from the bottom of my heart, I want everyone to say thank you, Michelle, in the comments, because this box is full to the brim. Now we'll go through it together. So Chris has opened it for me, so I have to leave it on the ground here because it's so big, but we'll go through it together. Oh my god, that feels wonderful. So first off, we have a little turtle, beautiful sea turtle, nice Christmas colors. And Michelle is very smart and has her business tag on it, so crochet on the Coosa, so COTC, and she's from Alabama. Gorgeous. Oh, this must be Parfait Chunky, I think. Oh, that is so soft. So that's gonna have to go stay up there. I'll put it up there later. And like Michelle, thank you. From what I can see, just the top here. So now we have a little package here, little organza bag. I'll open that. Oh, it's a cute fluffy bee, keychain. Oh, the fluffy. Oh, that feels so soft. How did you see the stitches to make that? Wow. Okay, my keys are going to go on that. That is very special. That is so super soft. Oh, so we didn't get this pretty yummy beautiful yarn here. Wow. What else do we have in here? We have a tea towel that says life's better in the country. That's so cool. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Michelle. I think I'm going to be saying thank you a million times from the look of this box. This is apparently a birthday gift for me, and well, yes, well and truly. All right. Oh, they smell beautiful. Okay, so we have a little notebook. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. And Proverbs 3.5. Very beautiful. So we've got to write notes on that. And then we've got another little baggie with the organza. It's got a cross. Oh, we better not have it upside down. Oh, and it's a little poem about the cross in my pocket. It's lovely. Thank you so much, Michelle. Okay. So we have yarn in here. We have a box of yarn. Wow. Okay, so this is a started project. Oh, I don't know where you store your yarn, but it smells glorious. Oh, your house must smell so good. So we have Burnett Blanket Ombre Yarnspirations. So she has started a blanket by the looks, and that's what the ombre colors go to. Wow, that's good. It's so soft. It's so soft. Wow. Oh, so only really good stuff can be made out of this, but look, a full one. The ombre, what color scheme is this called? Charcoal ombre. Wow. Now, how many? This is like a lot. 300 grams, 201 meters, 220 yards. How special is that? We cannot get that here. Or if we can order it, there'd be one place online that we can get it, but that would be a minimum of $30 Australian for us. Minimum. Where am I going to put these? Then we have another one here of this beautiful ombre. This color is ocean teal ombre. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so soft. Look at the way it changes color. Oh, this is so beautiful. Oh, I just want to snuggle it. And it's too hot to snuggle it, but I want to snuggle it. And then we've got a full one. This one's called Forest. And it's lighter to a little bit darker, not as dark as the other one, but oh, beautiful. Maybe, I don't know how. Oh, there's a second one of that color. Yep. Wow, wow, Michelle, this is just amazing, beautiful. Oh, and here's another full one of the, what did I say it was? Ocean teal. So there's a full one there as well. Wow, I have been spoiled. Then we have another full fuchsia. Look at that. How beautiful. How beautiful. What I might have to do is keep them to their colors maybe, because they would probably, to make a plush toy, they'd probably take too long to change, so I might keep them in their colors, maybe. I'll see. And then there's another one, full one. Running out of space. Oh, this is this the one we had before? Oh, this is aquatic. It's slightly different again. How amazing is that? I mean, I'm just gonna sit here all day and just pat it like a cat. Oh, wow, that is so soft. So soft. Oh, and another one of the same, like two of the same colors of each of them. Oh, lordy lord. Yep, aquatic. I am the luckiest person in Australia, I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, look at that. The purple's my favorite color. Oh, what is this called? Dark orchid. Oh, magnificent. Unbelievable. Michelle, you have made my year. Absolute year. Wow. I am so glad that I did not go through the box before now, because I wanted a surprise with everyone. And oh, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The equivalent of 12 skeins of Bernette blanket. Oh, thank you so much, Michelle. I mean, that would have cost you an absolute fortune to send to me. I'm not going to cry. I've done enough of that lately. Thank you. That I can't say anything else, but wow. Now I'm gonna have to move things around, or yeah, I might see if it's very slow change to the next color, or if it's a fast. Looks like it might be a fast change, so I might separate them into their various variations of the purple in each one, and green and pink. Oh, they're going to be very, very special things I make with that, that's for sure. Wow. What pain. Jeez. Thank you. I feeling very, very special right now. That was so lovely of Michelle to send that, and not even ask for like me to pay postage or anything. Like, that's unbelievable. With this cutie, that's definitely going on my bag. Yep, definitely going on my bag. That is so cute and fuzzy. Oh yeah, and your house must smell so nice. Oh, beautiful. It smells like roses. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, thank you so much, guys. There is another video. Well, I have to do, if I can, Friday's video for our first results of the Traveller's Wheel. Now, if you didn't see in the last video that I did put out about the Traveller's Wheel, I, in my wisdom, thought I would make a quick, easy hashtag of #TW, until someone in the comments told me that that's what people use for trigger warning in videos. I wondered why my video took extra long time to upload. I think YouTube must have been looking for what that trigger warning was about and didn't find anything. So we'll just have to do #Traveller's Wheel, and I'll look up both spellings. But a lot of people have been emailing me. I have been seeing your posts so far on Instagram. I haven't even started putting that together at all yet, so bear with me. I will try my best Friday to get that video done. We just have to play it by ear. Yeah, I have no results yet, so I can't let anybody know about that. So yeah, hopefully there is another video that I have to do, but I need to do it when I'm definitely not feeling any pain, and I have to be clear-minded about it, but it's something that I do need to address. So that will be in a video on its own, very well shortly if I can, but like I said, I need to make sure that I'm very clear-minded for that video, but that will be soon, maybe next week, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But I do have to go out tomorrow, so probably not. I probably won't be able to. So anyway, again, thank you so much for all the kind words that everyone has sent me. Thank you, Michelle, for this magical box of happiness that is going to give me so much pleasure to work with. It feels so good. Yeah, it's just, I don't have words to thank you enough, Michelle. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Say thanks to Michelle for me. and thanks to Kerry for sending up those crocheted items. That's going to help the booth. Look, if I can get to the market next month, we'll just, I don't know, everything's up in the air at the moment. We'll just see what happens. Hopefully by the end of this week I'll have some answers, some news at least. And yeah, we'll see you next video. Thank you guys. See you then. Bye.